reach 30 points. He's a good three-point shooter. He handles the ball very well. He'll run the offense too. Probably the best point guard in the province.
Kildonan East comes in as the underdog, but they got a pretty good record, 29-9. They've won a lot of ball games. They could pull off the upset.
This is a very good team, basically because of the improvement of Chris Chartier, their big man inside. He's a real nice ball player. He's developed a great touch. He's a good, tough rebounder, and he's a very, very smart kid, and that's really important. The other reason is Ian Hope. Ian Hope, I didn't think earlier in this tournament, was a great shooter. He played very, very well in the 58-57 win over Oak Park. He became a better shooter as the year went on. Ian Hope's job is to run the offense properly. There are very few people in the province who handle the ball better than he does.
Okay, we'll keep our eye on those two players. Let's go back to Scott Oak.
All right, then, John, the elements are many. The action should be exciting, and we are set for the boys' AAA championship final, the Westwood Warriors against the Kildonan East Reavers. And let's go to John and Scott for the first half.
Thank you, Scott. Opening moments of the boys' final. Westwood and Kildonan East are tied at 4. Basket there by number 44, Ken Burke for the Warriors. They take a 2-point lead with 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Westwood's going straight man-to-man right now. They've decided to match right up.
Jared Hall trying for three-point territory. It's good.
If they get some points out of Jared Hall, they could keep this one close. Westwood obviously the big favorites, but the Reavers have played real strong ball in this playoff. The guys that have to do it are Chartier and Jared Hall.
That was Matt Hanna missing, number 21. Ian Hope picks it up. Works his way out of dense territory. Let's see if he dishes it off. Nice pass to number 22, Sam Raposo.
Raposo's one of those real good athletes who's quick on defense and isn't expected to score. If they can continue to fast break like that, Kildonan could run away with this one.
Kildonan East leading 9-6. They've got the ball back. Looking very sharp here, opening moments of the first quarter. Turnover, though. Traveling call against Sam Raposo.
Sam Raposo gave referee Ken Epp kind of an odd look. The one thing that Ross Wedlake, the Kildonan East coach, said before the game started, be nice to the referees.
Whoa, wild drive there by the Warriors.
Kyle Gus tried to take Sam Raposo to the hoop. Kyle Gus believes he can go one-on-one with Raposo if Kildonan East is going to match up that way. We'll have another look at it. He gets the step, and all Raposo can do is foul him.
Kyle Gus hits the deck. Non-shooting foul. Gus from three-point territory, he sinks it. Brings his team back. We're tied at 9 with 7 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
Kyle Gus is probably the best three-point shooter in the province, John.
Ian Hope almost loses it. Reavers with the ball. Nice follow-up. That was Rick Saunders, 6'2" forward.
Rick Saunders is called by Ross Wedlake a defensive specialist. When he can score, it's a bonus for Kildonan East.
Kyle Gus eyeing the territory. Into Hanna. He almost pulled the trigger. Inside to Hanna. He's fouled on the turnaround jumper, misses the basket. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Jared Hall takes the personal. That was probably a good foul, as long as he doesn't make the shot.
Jared Hall, number 24, called for the violation in the lane.
We'll have a look at it here. A good reverse move, and the foul by Jared Hall. And Hanna will go to the free throw line.
Barely hit the rim on that one.
Matt Hanna's a 6'3", grade 11 student. He's got another opportunity to come back next year and play.
Very fundamentally sound ball player. We saw him in the semifinal a couple of days ago, Scott Taylor. He showed me a lot.
Well, he's been their big scorer in the tournament. He had 28 in their quarterfinal win and 24 in their semifinal win.
Ian Hope for the Reavers eyeing that defense, pressure defense being put on by the Warriors. This is Chartier. He can go high post or low post. They force it into him, but it's a turnover. Kevin Chirpita picking it up.
This is a pace I don't think Kildonan East is very comfortable with. They don't like to walk the ball up.
Kyle Gus all the way, a little bit short in the layup. Chartier with a strong rebound. Brings it up for the Reavers. They trail by just 1 point. Chartier turnaround jumper. Oh, an almost impossible angle. Chris Chartier Nice touch.
A tremendous shot because he was pushed underneath. They probably could have called a foul on that one.
Westwood getting the ball inside, but they missed the easy shot. Here comes Ian Hope. 2-on-2. Turnaround jumper misses. Rebound by Bill Flett. This is Kyle Gus bringing it back up court.
It was a great play all the way until it came to making the bunny.
Matt Hanna, easy layup for him.
Real quick move at the hoop. That's the thing that Hanna has to do to score. He gives up 3 or 4 inches to Chartier, but if he plays quick inside, he'll be able to score against him.
Kildonan East Reavers trying it from way out. They miss. Good rebound, though.
Excellent board by Raposo.
Jared Hall's 24. Sam Raposo into Chartier. He's being double teamed. Kicks it back up to the top of the key. Jared Hall makes it. 15-12. Kildonan East leading Westwood.
Jared Hall is almost a set shooter. He needs time to set up. That was a great pass by Chartier because it gave Hall the time he needed to square himself to the hoop.
Matt Hanna tries to go in all along. Nice soft touch. He's hitting the mark here early in the ball game. 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Westwood trailing by a point. Reavers with the ball in the lead. Out of bounds. Reavers will take possession. We'll return to the AAA High School Basketball Championships in a moment. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Kildonan East leading Westwood 19-14.
Great defensive play by Jared Hall to make the block against Jamie Ford.
Good defense, and they come right back. That was Kurt Forto, the first man off the bench. He gets a quick two.
Forto.
Kildonan East now with a 7-point lead. They are the underdogs, keep in mind. This is Kyle Gus for Westwood. He's
fouled by R.B. Bumbry. Good defensive job by Bumbry, but he had to make the push at the end on Gus. You can't let Kyle Gus have uncontested shots. R.B. Bumbry ran him to the baseline, gave him a little shove. But if you allow Kyle Gus to just take that shot, it's a gimme.
Kyle Gus, the quarterback for the Warriors, will go to the line. His team trailing by 7 points. Not many expected his team to be in this situation so early in the ball game.
Well, the difference so far, John, is quite simply the play of Chris Chartier. As we said right off the top, he's the guy who has to do it. If he stays out of foul trouble, Kildonan East could do pretty well today. Kyle Gus, on the other hand, has to start shooting.
Kurt Forto with a strong rebound. Ian Hope still controlling things for the Reavers. Eyeing the Warriors defense. Hope all the way. Missed the layup. Chartier again.
Good smart play by Chartier to get the ball back outside and set up.
Three-point attempt is good. That was Kurt Forto. Wow, they're really starting to stretch it out now. Kildonan East in control of this ball game. Matt Hanna trying to go one-on-one. Gets the shot off, but misses. Ian Hope.
Again, Chartier on defense. He's doing it at both ends of the floor, John.
Half-court offense for the Reavers. They slow things down here. 24-15 lead. They're in no hurry, waiting for their shot. Kirk Forto with the ball. This is Chartier. Strong rebound by Gus. 58 seconds to go in the quarter. Warriors, easy basket inside, but they blow the light up. Ken Burke blew the easy one. They needed those baskets too. Foul on the play.
I don't know what referee Charlie Kurtz is going to call here.
Charge to Chris Chartier, his first personal team's fourth.
Foul on Jared Hall, I suspect.
No, it's on Chris Chartier. That's his first. I look at that replay and I don't know where the foul came. Maybe it's just me. Now, maybe it was a tee for slapping the backboard. That could have been the call.
Correction, that is a technical
That's
foul.
exactly right, Scott Taylor. Slap the backboard. You can't really touch it under any circumstances. They call that a bit of a hot dog foul when you do it, but he certainly didn't do that on that play.
Didn't seem to be done on purpose, at least from our point of view. Chris Chartier there at the bench. I think wondering what the call was. And Kyle Gus will get the 2 free throws.
Kildonan East ahead 24-16. Closing moments of the opening quarter. Kyle Gus makes it.
That's 8 points for Kyle Gus.
Kyle Gus with 8 points. 7-point lead for Kildonan East. Westwood retains possession.
Boy, that's a big play because the Reavers had come down with the rebound. They'd stopped Westwood up the floor. They would have had a 9-point lead in the ball. Now it's a 7-point lead and Westwood has the ball, but Chartier makes a great defensive play.
Ian Hope with it. He'll try to slow things down. Play for the 1 shot. 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Ideally, they'll wait till about 10 seconds left on the clock and then make their move. Kirk Forto with it.
And that's obvious. They're going to play for the last shot. Of course, we said that during the girls' game a couple of times. And shots went up awful early.
Bodies flying down in the paint. I guess he stood around too long with the ball.
Too long, 5-second violation. Ian Hope is really upset right now because he was dumped right at the free throw line and there was no call made by referee Ken Epp.
Westwood down.
And Ross Wedlake is certainly not doing what he told his team to do. That's be nice to the referees.
7 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bill Flatt with it. Somebody better shoot. 2-1. Gets the shot off but misses. That was Kyle Gus's attempt. At the end of the first quarter, Kildonan East leads Westwood 24-17. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay with us from the University of Manitoba. Kildonan East leads. Nice basket there to cut the deficit to 28-21.
Kyle Gus with 10 points.
Kyle Gus with the basket. He has 10. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Basket way short. Bill Flatt with a rebound. Warriors scratching their way back into it. Trailing by just 7. They are the favorites. Keep in mind the 3-point attempt is good. Kyle Gus, radar.
When Dave Gus and I chatted this afternoon, all he talked about was how important it was going to be for Kyle to be able to hit a few 3-pointers. They got down. Kyle Gus has just hit 5 points in a row, and that's brought Westwood back in this game.
Westwood down by just 4 points. They were falling apart a few minutes ago. Substitution coming in for Westwood. Mike Hanna.
We have 6:28.
Time out of the floor called by Ross Wedlake of the Reavers. His team ahead by just 4 points. Let's take a listen.
Listen, now listen. Just listen for a moment, okay? Now they're they've gone to the zone. Let's be patient against it now. Before you throw a pass, use a pass fake, okay? And look over, but let's get that offside sealed first, right? And listen, don't throw it unless what? Unless the guy waves, right? That is the signal. You're not going to throw over because he will tell you whether he's got it sealed or not. Right, let's get somebody running the baseline. But Ian, let's really make somebody play you up top, eh? Look to penetrate in there. Keep your feet on the floor. Now, defensively, you know you got to stay home. It will help you on the screens. But you got to get right out on them. And you know the screens are coming. And let's give some help as much as we can, right? As much as we can. We're working hard, though. We're working hard. The only 2 guys that obviously are, listen, please. The only 2 guys that are hurting us in scoring are who? Are Kyle and Matt. Right?
Ross Wedlake is losing his voice, and we're only in the second quarter. Lots of emotion from him. He told me the other day, this is definitely the biggest game of his coaching career.
Well, you have to remember, we're not talking about veterans here. We're talking about real veteran coaches. Dave Gus is in his 24th year as a head coach, his 23rd at Westwood. Ross Wedlake is in his 18th year at Kildonan East, as you have a look at Ross. A great player in his own right, a member of Canadian champion senior teams with St. Andrews, and he's excited. This is a big night for Ross Wedlake.
Kyle Gus with the ball for Westwood, kicking it over to Bill Flatt. His team trailing by 4 points. We're going to foul in the lane.
Sam Raposo was holding up Kyle Gus. Sam Raposo has to play defense with his feet and not with his hands, and that time he just tied Gus up and was caught in the foul.
Sometimes when you get lazy, you don't move your feet, you just start grabbing. That's what happened on that play. 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the second quarter. Matt Hanna throwing it in. This is Kyle Gus. He's got a couple of inches, drops the basket. Nice move cutting across the key.
7 straight points for Gus. He has 15 points. He leads all scorers in the game.
just a 2-point ball game now. Closer than a lot of people suspected. Westwood came in the heavy favorites. Ian Hope triggers. It's good.
First shot of the ball game by Ian Hope. He hits it. That's going to be important. Ian Hope is a good streak shooter. When he's got his confidence, he can hit shots.
Kildonan East up by 4 points. 5:42 to go in the half. Kyle Gus from 3-point territory. Oh, is he hot? Kyle Gus.
10 straight points for Gus. 2 3-pointers, 2 inside. He's now got 18, and he's starting to dominate this ball game, and he's brought Westwood back to within 1.
Kyle Gus getting hot, as a lot of people suspected he would. Reavers still playing that patient offensive style, waiting for their shot. Ian Hope goes, but he's blocked. Nice block by Hannah. And Bill Flat with a strong rebound, elbow flowing, and he's called for the foul.
Yeah, you just can't make it that obvious. It's one thing to be aggressive on the board. It's another thing to show everybody in the place that you're firing that elbow around. That just wasn't very smart on Bill Flett's part, because he made a good rebound. He done a fine job, and then that's going to get you in trouble. And then when you come back and make the jam like that on Hope, there's no question that that's Bill Flett's foul.
Got to keep the elbows in tight to the body, and he certainly didn't. Ian Hope will inbounds the ball for the Reavers.
And Dave Gus is having a few words with Bill Flett as he sits him down.
They kick it into Forto. Jared Hall with it in all sorts of traffic. 1-point ball game.
Westwood's gone to this 3-2 zone now. It's actually a bit of a 2-1-2, but they've got Mike Hanna way at the top. And what it's done is it's taken Chartier out of the game.
Jared Hall sinks it. His team ahead by 3, 32-29. 4.5 to go in the opening half.
Jared Hall's made a big difference. Here's a guy that averages 11 a game. He's already got 9.
Kyle Gus pulls the trigger from the top of the key, but comes up short. Ian Hope with a dipsy doodle at half court. Sam Raposo down to Chartier, back to Raposo. Chartier gets the rebound inside, but he's fouled.
Another great job by Chris Chartier, getting tremendous position when you consider that Chartier's having so much trouble getting down underneath and free. You have to give Westwood's defense some credit. One of the reasons they got back into this ball game after trailing by as much as 11 is the fact that they've been able to keep Chartier out of the low post. But here, Chartier just gets excellent position. There's no question about that foul, but I feel sorry for Chartier because he had such good position it was going to be an easy hoop.
Reavers take too long to inbounds, and it goes back to Westwood. Kyle Gus with it. Team trailing by just 3 points. Tries to go all the way, but loses the ball.
It was checked by the Reavers and checked off of Gus's leg.
Kildonan East Reavers leading 32-29 from well out. That was Jared Hall missing. Working it around, Hannah with the ball. 3-point attempt is good. We got a tie ball game. 32-32. 3 minutes and 28 seconds to go in the half.
Tremendous comeback by Westwood, and the job of the defense cannot be overlooked. They've started to get hot, but defensively they played much tougher.
Easy does, guys. Easy does. Chartier at the top of the key now. Hope comes through there. This team taking a 2-point lead. Less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. Kildonan East leading by just 2 points, 34-32. Matt Hanna driving. Strong move. He's fouled. Hacking foul on, appears to be number 14, Kirk Forto.
Really good job by Hanna going strong to the hoop. He's played so well throughout the tournament, and it's been that ability to go hard to the basket. He does it here. Fortu doesn't get position. And Hanna's foul. He'll get 2 free throws.
Matt Hanna, 6'3" tall. Great ball handling skills. We've seen him push through to the basket several times today.
He's potentially one of the best players in the province. He's only in grade 11, already started. And like Rick Cavalieri at St. James Collegiate, another grade 11 starter, he's going to be one of the top players in the province next year.
Misses both, though. We jinxed him on that one. Ian Hope bringing it up. Reavers ahead by just 2 points. 2:40 to go in the opening half. Working it inside. Oh, basket blocked. Great play by Rick Saunders. Reverse layup.
It was a great pass by Hope underneath to Saunders, the guy we called earlier a defensive specialist. But Saunders was just a little bit too far underneath the hoop. He made a great move to come back underneath, and you'll see this reverse layup. Lots of grout. What an excellent bucket by Rick Saunders, a guy who's not expected to score for Ross Wedlake. He's got a chance to make it a three-point play.
Great body control as he was falling away from the basket. Makes the three-point play, finishes it off. 37-32, 5-point lead for Kildonan East. The underdogs are coming through to this point, working it inside to Kyle Gus. He was bumped, ball goes out of bounds.
Another good check by Chris Chartier underneath. Kyle Gus wanted a foul there, but it was a pretty good check by Chartier.
Hannah throws it in. This is Gus, three-point attempt. Hope with the rebound. Shortest guy in the court picks it up. 3-on-3. Chartier again, smart move, salvages that offensive thrust.
Smart play by Ian Hope. He listened to Ross Wedlake, who said, don't lose control, just bring it back out, set up the offense.
Kirk Porto. Ian Hope hasn't shot much. He likes to pass. But there you go. Pulls the trigger, makes the basket.
Ian Hope 3 for 3.
39-32, a minute and 40 to go in the first half. We've got an upset brewing. Kyle Gus comes right back strong to the basket.
A 20-point first half for Kyle Gus.
39-34, 125 in the second quarter to be played. Ian Hope. He nailed one moments ago. Thinks about it, then pulls it back out. They're going to play for a shot.
They're going to set up an offense. They're not going to do anything stupid at this particular point in time. They have a 5-point lead. They may as well control the ball.
58 seconds to go in the first half. Reavers using up the clock. A little bit of a weave here. It's very tough to maintain ball control, though.
Unless it's in Ian Hope's hands.
That's true. Ian Hope, the best ball handler on the Reavers. Keep it in his hands. As soon as he gets rid of it, give it right back to him. They're covering him pretty tight, though. Rick Saunders with it. Hope will get it back. And he's fouled. There's a foul somewhere.
Got a foul on Kirk Porto.
Bit of a moving pick, I suppose.
Well, yeah, he was pushing through the pick, and Ross Wedlake is obviously upset. And he's just told him to keep his mouth shut because Ross Wedlake's the guy, as he said all game, who's going to handle the officials.
29 seconds.
Costly foul as the Reavers were playing for one shot. Just 29 seconds to go in the first half. Now it'll be the Warriors' chance to take that shot as they trail 39-34.
Kyle Gus looked at his dad on the bench, asked if he wanted one shot.
Down to 15 seconds. Matt Hanna. 10 seconds. Take it easy. Baseline move.
Excellent reverse baseline move by Matt Hanna to cut it to 39-36.
Reavers under pressure. Let's see if they can get a shot off. They do. Almost.
Jared Hall had a great first half.
Warriors 36.
Jared Hall tries, but it doesn't go down. At the end of the half, Kildonan East leads Westwood 39-36. Let's take a look at Matt Hanna's shot. The final points of the first half with just seconds to go.
What a tremendous baseline reverse move. He fakes out to get Chartier a step behind and then takes it strong to the hoop. Matt Hanna had a great first half with 9 points.
Matt Hanna, you can see it from a different angle now. Great body control.
There's the move right there, and Chartier's lost a step.
Pushed off with his left arm a little bit, but hey, no call. At the end of the first half, Kildonan East leads 39-36. Stay with it.
Jim, an upset in the making for the first half of the boys AAA final. Kildonan East leading Westwood 39-36 at the half. It took a while for Kyle Gus of Westwood to get warmed up, but when he did, he went on a tear and leads all scorers with 20 points. But of greater concern to him is the fact, I'm sure, that his team trails by 3. In the foul department, no one in serious trouble, at least no starters. Mike Hanna, first man off the bench for Westwood, was assessed 3 personal fouls in the first half. For more analysis, let's go to John and Scott.
Scott Taylor, Kildonan East looking very good. Up by 3 points. I didn't expect it. How about you?
I think they came out and got a really good start, and they had Chris Chartier down low. Chartier did a marvelous job not only on the defensive boards, but the offensive boards as well. And early in the ball game, he had 10 points. They also got something out of Jared Hall. But let's have a look at Chris Chartier right now. He and Ian Hope setting it up together. Hope goes baseline to R.B. Bumbry. Bumbry misses a shot. There's Chartier coming in for the board. Misses the rebound, gets it again, and fires it back up. We see Chris Chartier at the end of the first half with only 10 points, but that tells only half the story, John. He finished the first half with 11 rebounds. For Westwood, the guy doing the job has been Kyle Gus, as Scott mentioned. Kyle Gus, a great shooter. Here he is firing up one of his 4 3-pointers. He had 20 points in the first half, and that's exactly what his dad, head coach Dave Gus, wanted from Kyle.
We got at least 20 minutes to go. What do you expect in the second half?
Well, one thing that Kildonan East has to do, they have to get Chartier back down underneath. What Westwood has to do is just play it cool, keep getting Kyle Gus the ball, and try to get it inside to Matt Hanna, who had 12 points in the first half.
Okay, Scott Taylor, let's check back in with Scott Oak.
John, as we mentioned earlier, the single A and double A championships were also being decided this weekend. We have the single A results to pass on to you now. And the girls' final was played in Rosenort. Hamiota claimed victory with a 6-point win over Treeherne. The boys' single-A championship was played in Morris before a packed house, and the hometown crowd went away delighted as their team beat Minnedosa 56-40 to claim the single-A championship. Right now, let's go back to John and Scott with the second half of this boys' triple-A final.
Just seconds gone in the third quarter. Kildonan East ahead, 41-36. Westwood Warriors with the ball. That's Kyle Gus. Makes the basket and is fouled. Number 22, Sam Raposo, called for the foul. Gus will be going to the line. Keep in mind, 20 points in the first half. He starts off the second half on the same note.
Good tough drive on the baseline by Kyle Gus. He's been the difference. You see it right there. Questionable where the foul was, but it was still a good shot by Kyle Gus.
Must have nudged up against Sam Raposo's body. It didn't appear to be too obvious.
One of the saddest things about high school basketball is they don't let the kids play. There's a lot of breathing fouls called in this game.
At least they're consistent. I also saw that kind of play in the semifinals the other day. Reavers with the ball. Ahead, 41-39. Ian Hope. He's the quarterback. Tries the alley-oop. Basket's good. Rick Saunders.
Just a tremendous pass by Ian Hope, the guy who runs that offense. And there's Rick Saunders, who has 9 points. He's a guy who averages only about 7 a game. They've really gotten some offense from Rick Saunders and also from Jared Hall, 2 guys that together score only about 18 points a game. Tonight they already have 18.
Kyle Gus missing there moments ago. Reavers with the ball. Chartier and all sorts of traffic. Jump ball.
That's an unbelievable call. And Chris Chartier can't believe it either. He had possession. And Ross Wedlick again up. You saw Ross Wedlick. He doesn't want his players to say a word to these officials.
Nonetheless, the Warriors have it. Kyle Gus quarterbacking things for the moment for the Warriors. Bill Flett eyes it. In and out. Matt Hanna tries to get the rebound. There's a foul, though. Hanna going over the top.
Got to give Hanna some credit. He's starting to go to the boards now. It's something that Dave Gus is going to need out of him. It was a foul, but it's one of those aggressive fouls that coaches don't mind seeing.
Reavers ahead, 43-39. 7 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. This is Chartier. Ian Hope with it. Rick Saunders back to Hope. Lots of traffic down low. Hope throws it away.
Good defense. Good defensive play by Kevin Shorpita.
Hanna, yeah, 3 points. Big one. 43-42. Westwood trails by just 1.
Westwood has 42 points in this ball game. 37 have come
Kyle Gus and Matt Hanna. A two-man show for the Warriors, trailing by just one. Reavers have it. Jared Hall misses. This is Kyle Gus. Warriors on a tear. All the way. Misses the basket, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line shooting two.
Good foul to take by Jared Hall. You can't allow Kyle Gus to have the easy layup. And it's that classic story. If he's not going to take the layup, you foul him hard enough that he cannot possibly make the shot.
Kyle Gus will have to earn those 2 points.
Sure he does. A great ball handler. Kyle Gus eyes that hoop. Do you like the eyes? He's looking right at the hoop, and a great job by Jared Hall. All he can do is foul him, or else he gives him 2 points. I love the eyes on Kyle Gus.
Lots of determination, starting to get more physical here in the second half. The referees are going to be busy. We're tied at 43.
Kyle Gus's brother, Byron, Dave Gus's other son, of course, is the point guard for Oak Park. Kyle was supposed to go to Oak Park as well, but the Gus family decided they'd pay the transfer fee, and so Kyle is the point guard at Westwood.
Got a whistle on the play. Not quite sure what it is. Either way, though, the Reavers take possession, but Hanna with the steal. Inbounds the ball to Gus. Makes the basket. He's fouled. Chance for another three-point play by Kyle Gus. On the inbound play, Kildonan East fell asleep. They got a little bit cocky. Westwood has taken the lead, and Kyle Gus is the man who's done it.
We have a timeout with 6:20 to go.
Westwood ahead by 5 points, 50-45. They've got the ball. Kick it inside to Bill Fleck. Misses it. Chartier with a good rebound. Ian Hope. Kildonan East needs a basket. This is the man that may do it, and they've done it. Chris Chartier, turnaround jumper, brings his team to within 3 points.
Chartier's getting involved in the game. In the first half, early, he was really involved in the offense, and Kildonan East took a big lead. He kind of got himself caught at the top of the key too often. Now he's back low post, and he's playing tough. He's got 15 rebounds today.
It'll be Warriors ball. Lots of traffic in the paint there. Goes out of bounds. Warriors ahead by 3 points, 50-47, 3:23 to go in the third quarter. This is Kyle Gus. He smells a basket every time he gets the ball, but Chartier with the block. Called for a foul using his body. Folks will have to take a look at that one. Wow, what a call.
There's Ross Wedlake, and he is not a happy camper. Here comes a great pitch off by Gus. Down low. Well, I don't know.
A little bit of contact. Some officials would have let it go, but they didn't here today.
That was such a great pitch by Kyle Gus to Jamie Ford.
Jamie Ford at the line. His second shot upcoming. Nails them both. Westwood ahead 52-47. Everything going the Warriors' way here in the second half. Trailed by 3 at the half. Ian Ford. A little bit of dipsy-doodle, but pulls the layup. Warriors get it back.
Kildonan East is just a little bit out of control right now. Wedlake perhaps should call a timeout and just slow them down a bit. They're falling 5 points behind. They have to get back and play tough again, and they also have to play discipline.
That was Kyle Gus taking the shot. He's fouled. Foul on number 20, Rick Saunders.
Kyle Gus will get 2 shots as you have a look at Rick Saunders, who's done a great job today. He has 9 points. A guy who's essentially a defensive specialist. A young man who only averages 7 points a game, but he's done a job at both ends of the floor. But here's the man of the hour, John. Kyle Gus, 29 points in this ball game, and we're not finished the third quarter yet.
Without a doubt, he is red hot ever since the beginning of the second quarter. He has turned it up a few notches. Nails them both. 54-47. Westwood in control, as many suspected they would be. .45 to go in the third quarter. Reavers need a basket desperately. Into Chartier. Throws it up. Makes the second attempt. He's staying with it anyway. 54-49, just a 5-point game.
Chartier's the guy, we talked about it ad nauseum, but if they can continue to get the ball into him, he can miss those first shots as long as he's playing aggressively and follows his shot.
Ian Hope steals a pass inside, brings it back up quickly for the Reavers. 3-on-3, he pulls up and nails it. Cuts the deficit to 3:54:51. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
We got a ball game, and the reason is Chris Chartier and Ian Hope have pulled Kildonan East back into this one.
2 minutes remaining.
One of these two will likely be the MVP in this one. This is Bill Flett. Inside. They blow it. Ian Hope almost steals it.
Great hustle by Kevin Chorpita.
Kyle Gus. He can't miss in the second half. Another field goal for him.
Gus has 32, and we haven't finished the third quarter yet.
56-51, a minute and 35 to go in the third quarter.
Now Chartier's up at the top of the key. He's got to get down low.
Lots of traffic. This is Ian Hope. A little bit of an opening. He'll take it. Misses, but Chartier with a strong rebound, and he's fouled.
Good effort again by Chartier. He had 11 rebounds in the first half. He has 6 now in the second half. He's the guy who has to bring Kildonan East back into it. Ian Hope will run the offense. There are things Ian Hope does that are important to this team, but Chartier's the guy who has to get down underneath and control the boards and get himself into a position to make the shots he's comfortable with.
There's Ian Hope. He was fouled by number 44, Ken Burke. Back to the line. Basket is good. Number 20, Rick Saunders. Another timely basket for him. 2-point ball game. Kildonan East trailing by just 2, 56-54. Off wrong. Kyle Gus missing. Warriors still having possession. Kyle Gus always smelling the basket, and he nails another field goal. His team ahead, 58-54.
What a magnificent performance by Kyle Gus. He has just taken over this ball game. It wasn't long ago we were talking about a 9-point Kildonan East lead, but Kyle Gus now with 34.
Red hot doesn't do him justice. I've got to think of something else to say about Kyle Gus. This guy just can't be stopped. Also playing well on defense is Kyle Gus. This is Ian Hope right now, 21. They're playing for the final shot. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kildonan East trailing by just 4. Many thought they'd be blown out. They actually led by 3 at the half. 6 seconds. Ian Hope between the legs. Somebody's going to take a shot. Not a great one, and they miss it. At the end of 3 quarters, Westwood ahead, 58-54. We'll be right back for the fourth and final quarter. Stay with us from the University of Manitoba. Just 10 minutes to go in regulation. Westwood ahead, 58-54. We're into the final quarter. Kyle Gus gets stripped. Bill Flood follows up, misses, and Chartier with the rebound for the Reavers.
Chartier has just done a tremendous job on the defensive boards in the second half. That's the big reason why Kildonan East is still in this ballgame.
Chartier playing the high post. This is Ian Hope with the ball. This is the man. Good defense by the Warriors. They're not giving up much. Try to throw it inside. Chartier salvages it. Rick Saunders takes the shot. He's fouled.
Good job by Rick Saunders. He was drifting just a little bit. A coach might say that that's not the perfect shot to take, but he knew he had the step on Kevin Chorpita, and with the step, you can see it right here. Great job by Saunders to get the free throw. Saunders in a tough situation this fourth quarter. It's his job to cover Kyle Gus on defense. Offensively, he's playing one of his better games of the season. He already has 12 points. On defense, he's got to find a way to shut down Kyle Gus.
Reavers continue to miss from the foul line, though. That will be crucial to get them back into the ball game as they only trail by 4 points. Blows the second one, too. They need a rebound. They get it.
A good combined effort by Jared Hall and Chris Chartier to pull down that board.
Ian Hope through heavy traffic. He's fouled. Number 44, Kevin Burke, nails him with the body. Ian Hope doesn't hesitate to get into heavy traffic.
Well, we'll have a look at Ian Hope here making the drive, but every one of the Reavers has to start going to the hoop. They're down 4. They know Kyle Gus is hot. They've got to take control offensively and play strong. They also have to start making some free throws. That's 3 in a row they've missed, as Mike Hanna checks back into the game for Ken Burke.
If the Reavers lose this one, they're certainly going to remember their chances from the charity line. They finally make one, reducing the deficit to 3 points. Westwood ahead 58-55. 8:55 to go in regulation. This is Hanna. Gus nails one. No, he doesn't. Good rebound.
Good board by Jared Hall.
Ian Hope pulls up. He hits. 1 point. 58-57. Westwood ahead.
This is starting to be fun, John.
Matt Hanna. Good rebound by Flatt. He's fouled as he goes back up. Bill Flatt, 6 foot forward, will be going to the line. He's been quiet as of late. Chance to make a couple of free throws.
Second personal foul on Chartier, so he's not in any trouble. He can continue to play aggressively inside. Right now, Rick Saunders has been the answer in this first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. He has shut down Kyle Gus. It's the most important job on the floor right now for Kildonan East.
Lots of noise, and Bill Flatt misses the first one. His team ahead by just a single point. Reavers fans are making it tough on Bill Flatt.
That's Fleck's first point of the ball game, but he's done a great job defensively and on the boards.
59-57, Westwood ahead. Just over 8 minutes to go in regulation time. Reavers still patient, looking for their shot. Kirk Porto nails a three-pointer. Kildonan East retakes the leader, and then 60-59. Kyle Gus with the ball. He goes, called for charging.
That was a good call. He was out of control. He pushed the ball out of bounds, and Kirk Porto took the charge. Porto's the best three-point shooter on the team, according to Coach Ross Wedleg. As you look at Dave Gus pointing at his son Kyle and saying, use your head. He doesn't need to play out of control like that.
The momentum has swung around. The Reavers in control. They lead 60-59. They made up a big deficit. Now they come back, kick it into Chartier. No basket on the play. Called for traveling.
In the 1980s in AAA basketball play, only one player has ever been an MVP from a losing team.
And there's a great corollary to that question. Who was the only MVP from this tournament to be MVP in a national college tournament? It's Joey Vickery from Westwood.
Just 3.5 minutes to go in regulation time. Kildonan East ahead of Westwood, 66-65. Matt Hanna down in low, and he's fouled. Rick Saunders called for the infraction.
It's almost an automatic foul in high school ball if you check somebody from behind. That looked like a pretty nice effort by Rick Saunders. Saunders picks up his fourth here. Here's Hanna, low post. Nice job. Look at Saunders. Boy, that's a hand's part of the ball, John. That's a pretty good check.
Hanna's at the line. Warriors have been making these free throws. They add up. We're tied at 66. Had a chance to take the lead, but they miss it, and Chartier blocks the shot. Ian Hope saving it. Great touch passing here. Warriors with the ball.
What a great block by Chartier.
Kyle Gus with it. Hanna's been the man. Kick it back out. Jumper misses. Sam Raposo with the ball. We're tied at 66. 2:51 to go. Jared Hall nails it.
There it is again. Jared Hall gets the opportunity to stop, set, face the basket, most of his shots. Good high percentage shot by Jared Hall.
Reavers up by 2. Kyle Gus driving to the basket. Hall for charges. He is living.
Tremendous drive by Kyle Gus, but he missed the layup. It would have counted. The foul came after he let go of the ball. That should have been 2 points for Kyle Gus.
Kyle Gus is still talking about it as he almost picks off that pass. Reavers ahead, 68-66. Into Chartier, strong move. Yeah, easy too, Chris Chartier.
A real great penetrating deal-off by Rick Saunders. Chartier scores his 27 points of the game. And what a great effort by Kildonan East. Pressure, pressure, pressure. There's Saunders again, very cool. Rick Saunders, the guy who's averaging 7 points a game, has 15 now. He's done a tremendous job in this fourth quarter covering Kyle Gus. It's been one of his finest moments.
Licks his lips and delivers with the second. His team ahead, 74-72. Just 39 seconds to go. This is Kyle Gus. Kicks it inside. Flight takes a look. Blocked by Chartier.
Tremendous play.
Could be the play of the game.
And a foul on Jorpita. Ian Hope will go to the free throw line, shoot one of the bonus with a 2-point lead. But what a block by Chris Chartier. Dave Gus is not a happy camper right now.
Ian Hope will be going to the line, but it all started with a perfect block by number 25, Chris Chartier.
Kevin Jorpita didn't do the wrong thing. If you're going to foul anybody, foul Ian Hope. And he's short again.
Off the front iron, but Chartier gets the rebound. Just 25 seconds to go. Kildonan East up by a pair. Foul on Bill Flett. They'll go back to the line.
That's not a bad foul either. Sam Raposo doesn't shoot much.
Warriors stop the clock. That's what they wanted, I suspect.
His third.
If you don't have the ball, at least stop the clock from ticking away on you. Kildonan East ahead by 2 points, 74-72. They miss another. Lots of contact in the paint, but no call. Timeout, Warriors.
18 seconds to go.
I want Flett right here, Kevin right here. I want Matt right here. I want Burke right here. Now, we're going to come down. Now, we got 18 seconds. We got a lot of time. Now, I don't know if they're in the zone, I got another timeout. So they will, I think, hey, have I got one more timeout? One more timeout. All right, we're going to go baseline offense. You understand? Kyle is going to take him in here, and he's got to pull up someplace here. If he comes out, don't back off. Go to see where you can line yourself up with Kyle so that he can pass to you inside. But make sure that you stay on the block and get those hands up, just in case he's got to give you a volleyball throw. If you have any problem, give the ball here, get back here, give the ball back to him, and then he's got to go one-on-one. Get the hell out of his way, okay? On that, okay? Hey, now, what happens here is that when we score, we just got to be there, all right? If we don't score, yeah, right, if we score, call timeout. If not, you're going to foul right away. Okay, all right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, no. No. Hey, if we score,
Warriors
no timeout.
coach Dave Gus ideally wants the ball to go to his side.
Oh, well, I guess. The kid has 40 points already. Kyle Gus is going to run the offense. They want him to penetrate and pitch. That's the key. If he can't do that, he'll dish off to one of the 2 or the 3 player and then try to get him the ball back for a shot.
Let's set the scene. Just 17 seconds to go in regulation. Kildonan East up by 2. This is Kyle Gus. He missed and Chartier with the rebound. Going to be jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Reavers. Chartier's been instrumental in the last few minutes here. First a block shot, then an important rebound.
Chris Chartier has 22 points, 21 rebounds. What a tremendous effort We got a timeout called by Westwood again.
This is the Warriors' final timeout. They've got to do it right now. They're going to be on defense, though. Just 12 seconds left in regulation.
Listen, Jared, listen. Jared's taking the ball. Listen. Right, Jared's taking the ball out of bounds over here, right? Our bench is here. Okay? Same thing in W, okay? Let's bring you guys down in here, though, the 2 and the 3 men. Except this is what I want to happen. Okay, I want, who's this? This is whose side? This is Rick's side, okay? Rick, come here and then go deep. Okay, now just take a look at it. If it's there, yes. If not, Ian, I want Chris here. You go and get Ian. I don't want you going and get Chris. I want Ian to get the ball, right? Now listen, when you get it, if you're in trouble, we have a timeout, or throw it high to Chris, right? Throw it high to Chris. We have a timeout left, but listen, we have to get the ball over center, right? There's 12 seconds left, so we have to get the ball over the midcourt line. But we have a timeout left, so use it if you want to. If you're ever in trouble, use the timeout, right? We're in good shape now. But listen, exactly, snap every pass. You know they're going to go after every pass, right? If you're overplayed, back door. Come to every pass. If it has to be, grab it off the guy. Okay? Listen, last thing. I said it this afternoon, I'll say it again. Pass fakes. They got to go for the pass fake now, right? They want the ball. Use your pass fakes, right? You're going long, Nick, right? Yeah, okay. Ready? Go. Pass fake.
Reavers in the driver's seat, up by 2 points, and they've got the ball. Just 12 seconds to go. Ian Hope with it. He's going to be fouled quickly, and he is by Kyle. Check that, by number 10, Kevin Torpeda.
That was a good foul by Torpeda because the guy they want to foul is Ian Hope. He hasn't made one this half, so he's got a little bit of pressure on him. With 9 seconds left, the key could be Chartier again. Here's a guy with 21 rebounds, 8 of them offensive. He's just done a marvelous job on the boards. So even if Ian Hope misses this, the chances are pretty good that Chartier will get position.
Let's see if the Warriors foul the right guy. Hope finally sinks one. He couldn't pick a better time to put his team ahead 75-72.
This free throw could end it because it won't give Kyle Just an opportunity.
Kildonan East up by 4. And Ross Wedley calls a timeout for the Kildonan East Reavers to set up the defense. But with a 4-point lead.
The key right now for Kildonan East is no fouls. Just work on the Warriors, make sure that they can run some of the clock off, but if they can get it down below 5, they don't even have to pass the ball in.
Let's listen to Dave Gus at the Warriors bench.
Down here. You guys are down here. Let's throwing the ball in. Okay? Kevin? No. No, Kenny throws the ball in. Kenny throws the ball in. Matt is, Chapinas here. Bill's here. Matt's down low. Okay, now this is what you're going to do. From here, if Kyle's in the middle, and he can come around, you give him a pass. If not, run the baseline. You guys come back. Now you got to find Kyle here. We got to go for a 3-pointer. Matt, as soon as the ball goes in the hoop.
Timeout. Just catch the ball and hold it. Catch the ball and hold it. You don't even have to throw it in bounds, I don't think, if they score, right? Look at the clock when you get it. How long have you got to get it in? So if there's less than 5, don't even throw it in bounds. Just hold it out bounds. You know what I mean? If they score, I'm saying. Right? Now, smart. No fouls. Real smart. Here we go. Ready? Go.
Ross Wedlake may finally win a AAA championship just 9 seconds away, up by 4.
The key is they'll play pressure defense till they get it below 5 seconds. Then they'll give them the shot. They're not going to make the foul. It's fine. 3-point play doesn't matter. Then as soon as the ball goes through the hoop, just step out of bounds with it and hold it. They don't even have to throw it in.
Kyle Gus with it. There's the 3-point attempt. Misses. Chartier gets the ball, and he's fouled.
I'll tell you what. It's appropriate that Chris Chartier got his 23rd rebound of the ball.
This place is starting to erupt. The Reavers faithful can sense a victory. Just 3 seconds to go. They're up by 4, and their best player is at the foul line.
Kyle Gus has been named the most valuable player in the tournament. I think it's a great choice, but this guy you're looking at right now, Chris Chartier, has really made a difference in the ballgame. He's the reason the Kildonan East Reavers are going to be the AAA provincial champions.
He's been a defensive powerhouse today, and he's still leading his team in offense. It's over! Kildonan East upsets Westwood 76-72. Kildonan East ranked number 9 coming in, pull off a huge upset. Chris Chartier playing strong at both ends of the court leads his team to victory. They finish up the season with a record of 30 victory and 9 losses. There was Ross Wedlake, his first championship in all the years he's been at Kildonan East. Great victory for the school.
Ross Wedlake, you coached there for 17 years, your first championship. I guess the oldest question is the most appropriate right now. How does it feel?
As they always say, Uncle, you won't know until you think about it after, but it feels real good, mainly for the kids. They worked hard. They give big effort. It's gutty. It's gutty. That's all it is. Like, we worked hard. What can you say? Everybody said it was Cinderella. I don't know, but I got a size 15. That's a pretty big glass slipper.
We'll find something to fit. You know, you look at Kyle Gus's 40-point game. It's hard to imagine they lost, but Chartier and Saunders were equally as good for you defensively.
Ian Hope still is our main man. We would be in the crowd watching if Ian Hope wasn't on our team. He takes it from there. He's got his heart as big as this gym. I've never coached a kid who's better to coach. He just keeps pushing himself and pushing himself. It's just a pleasure to coach some of these kind of kids. But you're right, Kyle Gus played a tremendous game. He worked real hard. It's one of those games. I'm sure it was a good one for television. We worked hard, and it was a good one for high school sport. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, it was a great game for us to telecast. Thank you for your performance, the effort of your team. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
John?
The Kildonan East Reavers finally picking up a AAA basketball championship trophy. First trophy ever for the school, whether it be girls or boys. Scott Taylor.
A tremendous win for the school, a tremendous win for Ross Wedlake, and as he said, a tremendous win for these kids. Ian Hope did a marvelous job running the offense. He's the guy who handles the ball. Rick Saunders had a tremendous game. He's scored 16 points, and he's not expected to score, and he shut down Kyle Gus, the tournament MVP, in the fourth quarter. But the guy who did it was Chris Chartier. Chartier scored 22, but that wasn't the big thing. He got 23 rebounds, 5 block shots. Just a tremendous day for the big guy of the Reavers.
There you see Chris Chartier. He was a tower of power at both ends of the court. We'll be right back after this. Kildonan East Reavers pull off the upset in the boys championship game, beating the Warriors 76-72. The first AAA title to the Reavers, and head coach Ross Wedlake winning his first championship. Let's go to Scott Oak with the tournament MVP.
John, the tournament MVP in the boys category, Kyle Gus of the Westwood Warriors. This is a very tough interview because despite his 40 points, the Westwood Warriors have come up on the short end of the score in the championship game. Nonetheless, Kyle, an outstanding performance by you, and I'm sure you wish that you've been able to stay hot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know we sort of slowed down there at the end, and we had control, and then we just lost that, and we weren't executing as good as we have in the past, and that's about it.
Well, there's some consolation for you in that your 40 points in this game, I think, was probably the single greatest scoring performance in the AAA championship history. Congratulations.
Thank you.
John?
Scott Taylor, we couldn't have asked for a better game in that boys final. It had everything.
Well, I don't think there's any question as we see them cutting down the net. The Reavers, really the Cinderella team. They played so hard. Ian Hope running the offense. He just hustled and hustled and hustled. Rick Saunders on defense. He cut Kyle Gus down in the fourth quarter. And you really had to love the way Chris Chartier played. 23 rebounds and 22 points.
Great team effort for the Reavers. Let's talk about the girls' final. Dakota Lancers, they did what they were supposed to. They've been ranked number 1 all year.
Well, they were the best team in the province going in. They hung in and defeated Brandon Vincent Massey, did a great job. And Terry Lee Johannesson was the player, the best female player in the province.
Okay, Scott Taylor, good working with you.
Thanks, John.
Let's go back to Scott Oak.
It's possible that someday, John, some of the players we saw in these boys and girls finals will be playing university ball in this building, but on this day, their focus were the high school championship finals. The Dakota Lancers justified their #1 ranking by claiming victory over the Brandon Vincent Massey Vikings to take the girls' title, and for my money, the most exciting final we've seen since we've been covering the AAA tournament. Kildonan 76, Westwood 72 as the Reavers take the boys' championship. And now for John Evans and Scott Taylor, this is Scott Oak. Thanks for joining us, and so long from the Bison East Gym. The AAA High School Basketball Championships have been brought to you by CBC Manitoba Sports in cooperation with the milk producers of Manitoba.